Hi Virgo friends! In this video I'm going to show you exactly how I made my first $1,000 on YouTube and how you can hopefully do the same. Of course I know there's many other videos like this out there, but the difference about my video is that it's coming from a completely honest guy. I'm going to show you the proof with my income as well over the various months, adding up to $1,000. And hopefully you'll learn a lot from it and you can actually do the same for yourself as well. Of course, stay watching till the end because you're definitely gonna come away a lot wiser and inspired because the whole story is super exciting. So along the way, I'm gonna be sharing my tips and tricks and the things that really helped me getting to this milestone. I was gonna say first milestone, but the first milestone was probably 100 subscribers and then 1,000 subscribers, which really isn't that long ago for me at all. Right now I'm sitting at 8,472 subscribers and ticking. So let's see how we go in the future. Now we're gonna start straight away because one of the things I really don't like about YouTube is clicking on a title, a video that's 15-20 minutes, and then after those 20 minutes you just end up being disappointed. I'm gonna try really hard to pack this video with the information that you're actually after and to come away more informed and inspired to get your own first $1,000 on YouTube. Okay, so I actually opened my YouTube channel back in 2007. My first video was one of me flying my favorite kite. I think it was a 7 square meter bullet power kite. And I just put it up on YouTube so I could tell my family, hey, look at this link, and then you can see me fly my kite on the field. As I was living abroad at the time, so it was nice to share it with them easily. And that's it, basically. I didn't do anything worthwhile for at least another 10 or 11 years on YouTube at all. The channel was just there and that's it. Then in 2018 I started getting more into recording videos and YouTubing, mainly because I had by that time acquired a computer that you can edit properly on, and I got a GoPro from my wife for the birthday, so that was really fun to take out on holidays and on the various sports that I like to do, which are kite surfing and paragliding. And I took it along and I quickly had a filled hard disk with lots of video. Which just sits there basically, right? But I always had the passion to create some awesome and exciting videos out of it. And then I just said, okay, let's just start doing this. So that's basically how the channel got going a little bit more. So I started uploading not regularly, but a few more times per year when I had been on a nice holiday or been on a cool kite surfing session that I managed to record with the GoPro. And just really came out of passion, right? I was really enjoying myself and I was super excited to share that with the world, upload the videos to YouTube and then get some response, you know, from other people with the same passion for the same sport. So that was really cool. And the main takeaway from that is when you start your YouTube channel, what you really want to be doing is enjoy yourself from the start. If you just do it to make money or for some other reasons, but you don't actually enjoy the process, it's going to be quite hard to actually keep going and be uploading videos weekly. All right? Okay, anyway, so that's the start of the channel really, when I started to pick up, make a little bit more videos. Now let's get to the exciting bit. So doing videos on the stuff you like kite surfing, paragliding, things like that, is all good and well, of course. You enjoy it yourself very much, but you haven't really thought, is this what my viewers actually want to see? And of course, some people will be so passionate that they love seeing other people's experiences of the same sports that they like. But it's not the principal idea that you come up with for the video, right? So then I thought, what do people actually want to see? If I want to grow my YouTube channel, what should I put on there that could be like a major hit? And I had many sleepless nights on it. I talked about it with my wife. And funny enough, my wife actually came up with a good idea. So she said, you know, this Doha Metro that's being built in Qatar over the last 5, 6, 7 years or so, a long time. We were always driving through the streets and you could see various construction sites. You're like, oh, that's going to be the metro. So she said, okay, on the opening day, you just head out there with the camera and you film it all and then you upload it and that's it, see how that works. Okay, so actually my first thought with that was like, no way, that's way too scary. Me running around with a camera in public, what are people gonna say? Is it gonna be allowed? You know, all sorts of issues. You just start thinking of excuses. But you don't need those excuses. You actually need to go and do something. If it fails, it fails. If it works, it works. And that's how you do it, right? So I decided, okay, whatever, we'll go out, we'll go to the metro and we'll start recording this thing. So we went out in the morning, went to the Doha Metro. I think it opened at 8 and I was at the station by what, 8:30, 8:45 maybe. It's actually in the video, funny enough. And yeah, I started recording the entrance to the station, buying the ticket, entering the train for the first time, looking around the metro train and everything, and then all the different stations that you could get to, of course. So the filming was like 3 hours in the morning, and then once that was finished, we quickly went back home, and I just jumped behind the computer and I started editing all those videos into something watchable. Choose a nice soundtrack, of course, to make it to go along with it, and have it uploaded. So by like 6:45 in the evening, the video had gone live, and had it published on YouTube. And straight away I could tell this video was going to do much better than all the other videos I did before. So the views started coming in, subscribers started coming in. Unfortunately, the money did not start coming in, of course, because I wasn't monetized yet on YouTube. But it was super exciting to see so many views. Over the next 2 weeks it only picked up more and more and more. And yeah, I was just over the moon. That was really exciting. So that shows you, optimize your video for something that people actually want to see, like a major event that's coming along, or even better, if you can find a topic that is always popular and not only at a certain date, then you are really good to go, of course. That will be even better. But that's the other takeaway from this video. Optimization of your topic, the subject in the video, is so super important, right? So think about what people want to see and just make the video revolve around all of that, including the title and the keywords and what you're saying in that video. And that's gonna give you much higher chances of success for that. All right, so that was the Doha Metro video. And yeah, the video itself, it was amazing. It got me about 5,000 subscribers more, I think. And the total views of the video now is around 712,000, which is, to me, is just mind-boggling. It's just really amazing. And of course, after that, it wasn't too difficult what to think of, you know, for the subject for my next videos. So I was looking at the Doha Metro, looking for some news, what's happening, and tried to make a video around that. And the major items there were, of course, the opening of the next lines as well. So the first line to open was actually the red line, which is close to my house, so I was able to film that. Then the second one opening was the green line, and after that the gold line as well. And then at that same time, I think the little route connecting the Hamad International Airport also opened up, so I did a video on that too. I think on average the videos on the Doha Metro got me around 50,000 views per video on average, and the first one of course even much more than that. So that was quite easy. Now of course the Doha Metro is open and running, so I need to come up with some new ideas, right? One thing you could do, if you find your niche and you find that something is working, like I did with the Doha Metro, of course, if I want to have my channel revolve about the Metro, I could do that. I could go on the Metro maybe every day and speak to people, or make a video about every tiny bit of news on the Metro. But yeah, that's just the case. My channel is not a Metro channel. It was one exciting part of the channel, and that's basically done. So now we're ready to move on to the next thing, right? And of course, if something pops up, I'll be very happy to make another video about it. Yeah, so that all happened during the course of 2019, and by the end of 2019 I was, I think, just under 6,000 subscribers, or I just crossed it at that time. And the views from the Doha Metro video gained by around 650,000 at that point. And of course the money I made in that year, so let me reveal that to you right now. Just tell you first that actually the monetization criteria had to be met, of course. I'm sure you know the criteria, so 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So that one video of the Doha Metro that actually enabled me to reach and to qualify for the criteria. But of course the qualification happened after the video actually was so popular. So I missed out on most of the income from that video. But I still managed to make $301.05 in 2019 with the YouTube channel. Okay, so then we can move on to 2020. The first few months of 2020 must have been really enjoying family life. And of course we had a newborn daughter in the family, really busy with that and really enjoying a lot. So YouTube took a little bit of a back step, but I was still publishing videos quite regularly, so I think I did quite well there, but nothing too popular. So you can see, actually I have it here, in January I made $24, in February it was $22, March $12, and then April went up to 15, and then from then onwards it started to change a little bit. So 2020, of course, we all know, so the corona pandemic happened. COVID-19 I should say, but it's much easier to say corona. And of course, like all of us, we were suddenly stuck in the house. You're trying to at least survive. That would be the bare minimum. Then of course mentally stable, that would be a bonus. And of course if you're really pushing it, it would be nice that if you can even enjoy yourself as well. So to try and do that, we got ourselves this mobile pool by Bestway, and I put it up within the confines of the house. And then I thought, okay, if we enjoy this pool so much, there might be a lot of other people that are enjoying the same thing as well. So I said, okay, I'm gonna make a video about this pool, how we set it up, and maybe other videos around how to maintain it, and tips and tricks around the swimming pool. That's what I did, and maybe 5-6 videos around that theme, about the pool itself, about the filter pump that we use, about maintenance equipment you can use, pool lights, vacuum cleaner for the pool, all sorts of different things. And because of that, the income in 2020 during the summer gained a lot. So you can see in May it was $280, June had $529, July was up at $514, August $441, and then September, so far, we're halfway into September, not even, is $56. And of course those numbers are because the views of those videos were huge in numbers. I think in total all the videos revolving around the pool is more than 550,000 right now, so more than 500,000. So that was a big success as well. The only problem with that, and that's going to be another takeaway from this video, is that those videos are super seasonal. Of course during the summer everyone will be enjoying their mobile pool, but then after that, when the summer ends, that's it. People pack up the pool and they don't think about it again. So the views on those videos of course are going to be dropping a lot right now, and that's to be expected really. Of course there's also the southern hemisphere of the planet, but I think the major number of population is actually living on the northern hemisphere. You may have to look that up actually, maybe I can find those numbers for you. And or maybe YouTube is just a lot more popular in the northern hemisphere than it is in the southern hemisphere. It could be that as well. Or maybe the brands of pools that are sold. I mean, there's so many reasons, right? But that's another thing to really take into account. If you're gonna make a video that's popular around something in the summer, expect the views to drop a lot in the winter. So anyway, this tells you the story of earning the first $1,000 on YouTube, how I did it, and how you might be able to do the same thing as well with the tips that I gave you in this video. Okay, well, it's important to tell you that of course I have not made this video to brag or to show off or anything like that. It's purely actually me sharing the passion for doing this YouTube thing and actually motivating other people to maybe do the same thing. And I love to share what I've learned as well with you, so if you do have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments and I'll always get back to them as well. And if it got you a little bit excited, of course, remember to subscribe to the channel, and even better if you click the bell for and enable all notifications so you won't miss out on anything. And of course, a like on the video is going to make a huge difference for me too. In the future, I will definitely consider to make more videos like this, sharing the progress on YouTube and how I've grown or how I failed. Who knows what the future is holding for me, right? But I'll be happy to share that with you guys. Maybe I won't do it if this video only gets 1 view, but if it's a little bit more than that, then you can expect something like this again in the future. Hopefully it's inspiring you to do the same thing. And of course, just keep in mind that I think nobody has ever been successful without having first failed a few times before as well, right? So if you're gonna try something like this, be ready to fail, learn from your failure, and then come out and do it better the next time. And that's exactly the same plan that I will have for this YouTube channel as well. And I think that will definitely take you a long way. Great Fraggle friends, thank you so much for watching all of this. I really appreciate your time and I hope you appreciated the video as well. Just let me know if yes or no. And thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you never give up, you actually have a really good chance of succeeding. So I hope that's gonna happen for you. Thanks so much, we'll see you soon. Bye bye.